Hey honey bunches, welcome back to another episode of Morning Talks with Mel. But today is a different day. We're gonna have a story time. And it's going to be okay. I hope so, but hopefully it'll be better. Anyway, so let me take this thing out. It's just hurting me for no reason. Anyway, so before we get into it, we're gonna say a word of prayer because regardless of what we do up here, we have to involve God. Anyway, so Father, we want to thank you, we want to bless your holy name. We want to give you all the praise, we want to give you all the adoration, for you are worthy, you are faithful, and there is none like you. I give you all the praise, I give all the honor, and I give you all the adoration. There is none like you, Father. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. I give you all the praise, I give all the honor, for you are worthy, you are faithful. Take over and take control. We welcome you in this place, that you may take over and take control of what we discuss, of what we talk about. In the mighty name of our Lord Jesus Christ, we pray and believe. Okay, so before we get into it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and follow me on social media as well. And yeah, so go ahead and subscribe, like, and share. If you like the video, go ahead and like it. If you find it funny, if you find it sad, however you find it. Okay, so I think it was in March. Yeah, in March. No, May. It was the beginning of May. It was May 18th. I even came up here and told you guys that I'm going to a wedding and it was nice and whatnot and whatnot. And it was a nice wedding. It was beautiful. Like it was okay. I'm not gonna put it down, but I'm just gonna say the truth. It was okay. And I'm glad they got married because that's what they wanted. At the end of the day, congratulations to them. I'm not gonna mention their names up here, but just know it was a good wedding. Okay, so we went to the wedding. The wedding was in another town, and so we drove down there and we were staying with my cousin, and so we were so excited. It was like the whole church was pumped for it. Everybody was excited for it. Like it was nice. Like it was an exciting time because this guy, he's very favored in our church. Like he's a nice person, and he was marrying someone from another state, and so we never really knew the lady very well, but she's the little time we've interacted with her, she seems like a nice person. Okay, so we were so excited, we were so pumped for it. We got everybody drove down to that area. It's not so far, it's like 3 hours away. And so everybody drove down there. And for us, my family and I were staying with my sister, or my cousin rather, and who lives like about an hour away from the venue. So the night before when we got there, we drove from like Houston to down there, and so the night before we got there, my cousin had dropped it down. Like she had cooked, she had made us some nice chicken, some nice rice, and she even had iced tea. Like girl, she went out. You know, Africans, we don't really do iced tea like that, but she had iced tea and all, and like it was nice. Like the food was nice, everything was good. We were having so much fun. It was a good time to just bond and be like a good family and whatnot. And okay, so now the morning of the wedding comes. We wake up, my cousin has dropped it on again. She has cooked for us. She made us nice breakfast and whatnot. And you know, like one time I've gone to another wedding and I ended up not eating. I don't know how, I just missed food. And so I made up my mind that before I ever go to any wedding, I'm gonna have to eat and eat well. Just in case it happens that the line is too long or the count is not, like the head count is not right and I end up missing food, I'll be fine. Because if you know me, you know I like to eat. Anyway, so we head on to we dress up, and oh my goodness, you should have seen us. My niece was looking cute. If I have the pictures, I'll post them in right now. And we were looking cute. We were looking like we had it all together. I did my hair, I put on my dress, my sisters did the same. And then so we now are getting ready to go. So this is where it all begins. We are in the car. No, we first of all now have to figure out a way how we're gonna fit all of us in one car. It's just like a regular Nissan because we had a rental car. So now it's me, my 3 sisters, my niece, and my cousin. That makes us 6 people. And my niece, she has a full-blown car seat. Like her car seat can fit 2 people in there, but it's just for her. And she has to be in a car seat. So that's just a person on herself. It's not like the way we can carry her on our laps and just make it there. No, it's like an hour drive, so we really cannot do that. So we had to really have her in the car seat. So we ended up, my sister and I ended up deciding that we're just gonna drive together, just me and her. We're gonna drive because we now ended up having 2 cars, my cousin's car and the rental car. So we try to fit in the car. How about one of my sisters says that since I'm the youngest, I should go ahead and sit on my other sister's lap. First of all, I am dressed up, like I'm looking cute, I'm just feeling myself and all that, and you want me to sit on someone's lap for a whole hour. Anyway, that's not the funnier part. The funny part is like how we refused to fit in there. I was like, no, I'm not fitting in here. So like it was just funny, the whole situation, how we were trying to squeeze ourselves in that small car. And it was just funny. Okay, so we ended up now driving 2 cars and get to the venue. We get there, first of all, we get there. Mind you, before this whole thing happened, the guy had texted me and asked me, are you gonna be coming to the wedding? My sister and I as well. Are you gonna be coming to the wedding? Like, are you coming? I said, sure, I'm coming. I'm RSVPing right now. You know, because Africans, we rarely RSVP. Like, if someone RSVP to your wedding, you know them personally. Like, you told them face to face, like, you're coming to my wedding, and they say, yes, I will come. Then that's an RSVP. But that the way you tell someone to text and RSVP and stuff like that, it rarely happens. So I ended up doing it like I RSVP'd, I sent him the text message and told him I'll be there, I'm driving all the way down and everything will be there, all that. My name is on the list. Anyway, so we get there, the lady's like, I cannot find your name. I'm like, okay. So the good thing is one of the church members saw us and like, you know what, just come on in, we're gonna find you a table. We get in there, only 2 seats are available and it's 3 of us, 2 of my elder sisters and me. And so in my mind I'm thinking, where am I going to sit? Anyway, so I end up, okay, so I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna grab any seat and sit anywhere, because at this point I'm a valid guest in this thingy. I'm supposed to be here because I RSVP'd. I even got a wedding invitation and whatnot. So I just grab a seat and sit and be like, you know what, whatever happens. So I go ahead, I sit, and I end up sitting next to one of our church members and everything. I was kind of feeling a little bit mad because I'm like, why would you put me through the stress of RSVPing if I'm not gonna get like a designated place to sit? Anyway, so I ended up taking someone else's chair, which, anyway, let's just keep going. So I ended up sitting on someone's seat. And I just didn't care at the point. Like, I was like, whatever. I was kind of getting mad because, first of all, we've been in the car for an hour and I'm not the happiest in driving. Like, long distances are not for me. But we got there and then I get there and I don't have a place to sit. Anyway, so we end up just sitting there, and then the music. The DJ is like, he was against us having fun. You know, like he was just really against it. He was not having it. He was like, you guys are gonna sit here and look at each other and the salad in front of you and talk. Like, the music was, I'm just gonna be honest, it wasn't good. It was, okay, so you know, there like some good Christian upbeat music. You don't necessarily have to have the weird kind of music. Like, I know, okay, like, yes, we are Christians and whatnot, but it's a wedding. I'm not trying to be in a solemn mood at the point, like just let's sit and look at each other, let's sit and talk. No, I'm trying to be entertained. I'm trying to be like in a happy mood. It's a wedding, for Christ's sake. Like, even as we're supposed to be excited. Anyway, so that was that. We ended up sitting there. The only thing good in the food area was the salad. The main meal, no, it was not. I'm not even gonna try to make it look nice. It was not good. The meat was, I think, a brisket or something, or a steak, I don't know, but it was not well done. It was rare made. It had blood in it. Like the juice, the blood juices was seeping through the, like it was mixing together with the thingy, with some weird rice. I don't know what kind of rice that was. I'm not complaining. I promise you, I'm not complaining. I'm just telling you guys what happened. So we ended up serving the food, sitting down. I only ate the chicken. Everything else left on my plate. Well, that is wrong, because there are other people out there who really don't have anything to eat, you know. But still, I'm at a wedding. All you have to do is just say, let's help you with the food. Let's come together and help you make food and stuff like that. We would have done that. We would have helped out. But anyway, so at the end of the day, we were kicked out of the wedding. They said it got to 8, and they say the wedding is over. In my whole life, in my entire lifetime, in all the weddings I've gone to, in all the parties I've gone to, whether, it doesn't matter who's hosting the party, it doesn't matter whether a Christian or non-Christian, someone who's a Muslim, it doesn't matter. I have never been kicked out of a party, but we were kicked out. They said, okay, let's say a prayer, and then after this, you go home, the party is over. No pictures, no fast dance, nothing. The wedding started at 3, at 8, it was over. Like, out of a scale of 1 to 10, I'm gonna rate it a 5, only because they got married. That's about it. Everything else is a 0. The food was a 0 or 1, because it was there, a 1. The DJ was 0. That man, he had a vendetta. He was just a horrible man. Like, ooh, he's a bad man, pretty much, because he was just meant to make us sad or make our day just horrible. Because if the music was nice, the wedding would have been nice. But anyway, so that was my experience with the wedding. But in general, the good part is that he got married, and that's the blessing. That's a good thing. We are here for unity, for union, because the enemy is fighting unions. But I'm glad he got married. He's now a married man, and God is gonna bless his union and continue to increase him and enlarge him. May he multiply and like just increase his life, increase his family, and let God be the center of his life. Well, I love you, and I love you all so much. And in spite of it all, it was a good day, because at the end of the day, he got married. That's all that matters. Despite of the food, despite of the DJ, despite of the sitting situation, he got married, and that's a good thing. And with that, I'm gonna still encourage you, go ahead and subscribe and like and share, and be blessed.